Hey there, what's up guys, this is Crypto Mac and we are watching Crypto Quick Series. Hope you guys are doing great today. Before going to this video, please like this video and also subscribe this channel in order to support this channel. So first of all, actually today we are going to see some DeFi coins and we are going to discuss about this news. That is, fund manager who predicted Bitcoin explosion back in 2013 says DeFi market could hit $400 billion, outpace BTC. So we are going to discuss this news and we are going to see some of the top DeFi coins that is not in the radar now, but it is a huge potential coins and it is an already highly developed coin, and these are the actual DeFi now. Because of the yield farming and other things going on now, these are now in not in the talk of the town. So we are going to discuss some of the potential DeFi coins, and we are going to discuss the Bitcoin price and how the price is behaving now. As usual, we'll be seeing the market analysis, then technical analysis of Bitcoin, and we'll be seeing the newses. So let's dive into this video. Now let's start with the market analysis in CoinGecko and let's see the past 24 hour performance of the top 10 coins. First of all, we have Bitcoin, that is in past 24 hours it is 3.9% up, Ethereum 3.2% up, XRP 1.9% up, Polkadot minus 0.9%, so not much down, Chainlink 1.1% up, Bitcoin Cash 7% up, Binance Coin minus 1.6%, that is down, and CRO Crypto.com coin 5% up, Litecoin 3.4% up. So these are the top 10 coins with past 24 hours performance. Let's see the gainers. In terms of gainers in the past 24 hours, we have Nexus Mutual 28% up. It's like pumping. You can see the chart, it's growing, and Wrapped NXM 26.8% up, Bytome 15.1% up, Swipe is back into the game, that is XSP, that Binance, that is it is backed by Binance, and this is about the crypto card, and it is 11.9% up. And we have DeFi Money 11.2% up, Neo 9.6% up, Celsius Network 8.5% up, Serum 8% up. So these are the top gainers, and you can see it's most of the coins are slightly bullish. And in terms of top losers, we have Thorchain minus 7.9% down, Leo Token minus 1.3% down, Kusama minus 5.5% down. But it's like thing, because 7 days it is 11.4% up, so it's in a small correction area. Theta Network minus 4.6% down, but in 7 days 29.2% up. Loopring minus 3.6% down, but in 7 days it is 48.3% up. So if you see the losers, you can see it is in the correction phase. You can see the charts are in green, so it's somewhat in the correction phase. So this is about the market analysis. Let's jump into the Bitcoin price analysis. So in terms of Bitcoin price, we have been struggling below, that is we have been struggling near to $10,500, and you can see this is a daily candles 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, around 10 days 10 to 11 10 days we have been staying below $10,500, and now finally we broken that one, $10,500. Now we are staying at $10,800, and we have another resistance, that is because of these price movement we have a major resistance over here, that is $11,100, around 11,000. So what we can think is because the CME gap is haven't filled it out, it haven't filled the full gap. CME gap is $9,600. It haven't come to $9,600 because the low it came is $9,864. So what we can expect is sometimes the price can go and test this, because this may be an bearish retesting, that is correction retesting. It can test here and then it can drop until here around 9600, or it can retest this level, that is trend line. It can retest the trend line, or else it can touch this and it can fill the CME gap. So there are two possibilities there. So let's see how the price behaves. And if you see here, it's more important because let's see how the price behaves in future, because this is about the thing. And in terms of the weekly, we have seen about the weekly moving average. It's still above that. It is staying above the weekly moving average. That is an important parameter for bullish scenario. So in terms of long term, Bitcoin is still quite bullish, and we can expect a short term recovery after hitting this level, that is $11,000. Then we can expect a drop until this trend line in order to retest this trend line, or else it can fill the CME gap of $9,600. So this is all about Bitcoin. And next what we are going to see is, we are going to see this one, that is this news. Fund manager who predicted Bitcoin explosion back in 2013 says DeFi market could hit $400 billion, outpace BTC. So this is huge actually. What he is mentioning is Dan Moorhead, CEO of blockchain investment firm Pantera Capital, says although he is extremely bullish on Bitcoin, the decentralized finance DeFi space will likely to be much more lucrative in the coming years. Why he is saying? Let's see. Bitcoin has $250 billion market cap. That's great. It's already achieved that, whereas other use cases like DeFi are still just in the nascent state. DeFi has a market cap now of $4 billion. It's way small compared to Bitcoin's market cap. If you're looking at Bitcoin at $215 billion, I think $250 billion, or DeFi at $4 billion, it seems like DeFi is cheaper. Yep, it's comparing to this, it's too cheap. Yeah, it's $4 billion. It's too down. So our first Bitcoin fund is up 17,000%. That's awesome. I don't think you can go up to 100x from there. At that point, you are getting to a 20 trillion Bitcoin market cap. That's getting very, very large related to the world or money or all different scales you could put on it. And this is important because now Bitcoin is sitting on $250 billion market cap. From here, it can't do 100x, right? Because if it is doing 100x, you are getting a market cap of 20 trillion. It's huge. It's the amount of money you can see here, very relative to the world, very large relative to the world. That is amount of money present. So it can't do 100x from here. That is more important. Maybe it can do 10x, 10 to 15x. Like this it can do, but 100x not possible. But in case of DeFi, it could go to $400 billion. Of course, it's now $4 billion. Now, if the Bitcoin is making that high, if it is doing 10x, then DeFi can do 100x. $400 billion. There is no reason that couldn't happen. You have much more upside, I think, in these small altcoins DeFi protocols. So this is from this Dan Moorhead. What he's expecting is, because Bitcoin is already huge, it can't go further 100x in terms of market cap from this point. But in terms of DeFi, it is still small compared to Bitcoin's market cap. It is $4 billion. It can easily do 100x in terms of the market cap. So this is what the main news from him. And now let's see what are the altcoins we are going to see. So in terms of the top 100 altcoins, so not altcoins, DeFi coins. In terms of top 100 decentralized finance coins by market capitalization, these are the things, and we are going to see 3 coins from this list, and we'll be discussing about other coins in next videos. So we are going to see Aave, one of the major important revolutionary project in DeFi space. Synthetix network we are going to see, and we are going to see Kyber network. So these are the huge projects. These are the main DeFi projects which are not in the light now. because of these yield farming going on. Because of these yield farming and all Wi-Fi projects and all food projects like sushi, burger, swap, and Hakka. So lots of food projects are there now. So because of these things, the main actual project in DeFi, the real worth, highly potential project in DeFi is not in the light. So let's discuss that project that is not in the light now. So first of all, we are going to discuss Aave. Aave, we know that it's already a huge coin, it has huge market cap, and it is ranked 27 in CoinGecko. Let's discuss the price. And if you see the price, you can see it had made a high of $0.8. Now it drops, then it made a high of next $0.75. Now you can see the price is moving sideways and consolidating after a huge pump. Now it is consolidating, and because of these things going on now, most of them are not considering this Aave. It's already huge, but in terms of Bitcoin bull run, this can perform further much, and it has huge potential, and it is the actual project in DeFi. These are the revolutionary project in DeFi in terms of what they are delivering. And we have discussed one video about tokenizing. Aave is planning to tokenize Tesla, like the stocks. They are going to tokenize stocks and Tesla like that. So we have discussed about that one in that one video, in the previous video. So what is Aave? Aave protocol is more about, it's a major about borrowing, lending. It's more into DeFi. The money market protocol. Aave is an open source and non-custodial protocol enabling the creation of money markets. User can earn interest on deposit and borrow assets. So it's similar to the traditional finance, but it is DeFi, decentralized finance. It's like user can earn interest by depositing their money. They can deposit and they can give lending. By lending, we'll be getting the deposit annual interest. For DAI, it is 55.32. So lots of these are the interest chart in Aave. So this is about the thing, and you can see the protocol market size. It's huge, guys. See how much money is locked here. So in terms of Aave, and they are also providing flash loans. If you see, not this one. In terms of Aave, they are. This is an Aave app. You can see here there are flash loans are there. You can see flash loans, that is pushing the limit of DeFi. You can see here the flash loans are the first uncollateralized loan. That is the huge option available in Aave. You can see here it's an uncollateralized loan option in DeFi designed for developers. The flash loans enable you to borrow instantly and easily, no collateral needed, provided that the liquidity is returned to the pool within one transaction block. So within one transaction block, the liquidity will be returned to the pool. And main thing is no need for the collateral. This is the advantages of flash loans. So you can just take the loans easily with zero collateral. You can see that unlike DeFi stapled over collateralized loans, flash loans do not require any capital to get started. So it doesn't require any capital to get started, lowering the barrier to entry and making them an extremely useful tool for everyone. So it's allowing it's an easy and extremely useful tool for everyone since we don't need any collateral. That is the major thing about Aave, and in terms of what they are producing and about what their vision is huge in DeFi sector. Let's discuss about the price technical analysis. If you see the chart, you can see it had a huge bull run, then drops, then it had a pump. And if you, in terms of support, you can see here this area is acting as a support right now. You can see after the drop, then this trend line is acting also acting as a support. And you can see after the making high, it dropped to this trend line, then it broken this resistance level, that is 0.64. This is the resistance level, and now it is staying above this resistance. So not the resistance, above this level, and you can see now this is acting as a support. There are in the day chart, you can see there are a huge rejection from this level. So this shows if it breaks this, and we can expect a move upwards, and we have the resistance is the high, that is this is the resistance. We have $0.86. Once we break this and break this, we can have a further movement towards upwards. So this is about Aave. It's still bullish in long term, you can see still bullish, looks bullish, and this is about the trend line, and this is about the support area. And let's see about the next coin, that is Kyber network. Kyber network is really actually good project, and they are providing decentralized exchanges, and it's important because centralized exchanges requires KYC and lots of things going on. But in terms of decentralized exchanges, it is huge because it is very much useful in terms of handling our money within the decentralized exchange, because you can just use your hardware wallet, just swap it using, that is what going on in Uniswap. But Kyber network also, it's a great project in terms of providing decentralized exchanges. And what are they providing? So Kyber network is actually a great project. Now it is, you can see it had a pump up to $1.6, and now it is sideways, moving sideways, and it has a drop of small it has a small drop and then moving sideways because it is in support area. We can discuss that price, and you can see from 30 days it is minus 35.2% down. It's a huge discount now. You can see in 30 days it is minus 35.2% down. So it's in a huge discount, and because it's a high potential project, it is a high value project. In terms of market cap, it is still big now. It became big, and you can see what are they delivering is seamless token swaps anywhere. The Kyber is a blockchain based liquidity protocol that aggregates liquidity. That is more important. You can see aggregate means you can get a best price from all of the exchanges outside. You can see here. So wallet and token swap services, decentralized NFT ecosystem, exchanges and trading integration. So they have exchange and trading integration with these exchanges, share and source for liquidity using Kyber, and write arbitrage programs. Arbitrage means you will be getting the best price from all the exchanges that take advantage of market inefficiency. So this is huge in terms of Kyber network. What they are delivering is huge, and you can see here that aggregates liquidity from wide range of reserves, powering instant and secure token exchange in decentralized application. How Kyber on-chain works. So reserve contribute liquidity. Market makers, token projects, liquidity pools, token holders, they will be providing liquidity. Kyber liquidity layer will be there. Then end user token swap, decentralized payments, decentralized finance. So this is the end case. Takers access the best rates. They will get the best rates of the tokens, and this is the liquidity providers. So how Kyber on-chain protocol works? Kyber is the liquidity infrastructure for decentralized finance. Kyber aggregates liquidity from diverse sources into a single pool. That is more important. So it gets liquidity from diverse sources, different sources, and it will blend into a single pool, which provides the best rate for takers such as apps, wallets, dexes, and end users. So it will compare the different prices from different sources. Then all the prices will be sent into one single pool. Then we will be getting a best price of certain tokens in this Kyber network. Transactions in Kyber are fully on-chain and thus fully transparent and verifiable. So there are lots of things. You can see instant settlement, immediate token to token settlement, straightforward integration, no integration with off-chain components, fully on-chain, multiple exchanges in a single transaction. So fully transparent, verifiable, liquidity aggregation, get best token rates from multiple liquidity sources. This is the more important part. This is more important because you can see you can get best token rates from multiple liquidity sources. Customizable business model. You can use this Kyber network. You can see vendors can just easily build a Kyber network, Kyber transfers. Kyber protocol implementation empowers businesses and their users with greater flexibility and variety through seamless token swaps, enabling customers and vendors to pay and receive payments in their token of choice, all within a single transaction. So you can see they can pay in any tokens. That is more important because enabling customers and vendors to pay and receive payments in their token of choice. So The customers can choose what token they can pay, and all within a single transaction. The Kyber swap can be it will be swapped using the Kyber swap. The following diagram indicates how interacting with Kyber protocol implementation can enhance the experience of the user. See, you can see vendors without Kyber, buyers convert token to ETH on exchange, buyers pays in ETH to e-commerce platform, vendor receive in ETH. Okay, so without Kyber, if you want to pay something in Ethereum, usually normal transactions are going in Ethereum. So in Uniswap, everything is Ethereum. So what buyer have to do is they have to convert any of the tokens they have into Ethereum on any exchanges. Then they will pay in Ethereum to e-commerce platform. Vendor will receive in Ethereum. But vendors using Kyber, how it will approach is pay and receive in any token. So buyer converts token to Ethereum on exchange is not there. Buyers pay in any token. This is more important. They can pay it in any token to e-commerce platform. Vendors receive in any token of their choice, and vendor also can choose what tokens he want. So this is like a conversion from one token to one token, but it is huge, because this is opening and huge huge option for choosing the coins the customers wish to send, and also it's giving option for the vendors to choose which coin he wants. So this is more important, and they can just a common method for existing vendor used to integrate with the protocol implementation or the widgets and plugins. There are lots of plugins, and WooCommerce plugin is there. So just they can use this Kyber plugins in order to integrate with any of the businesses. So this is about Kyber network, and if you see the price of Kyber network, you can see it had a huge pump from this and made a high of $2. Now it is staying below $1.3 and staying between $1 to $1.3. In terms of this area, if you can see here, it had this and went down. It broken this small trend line, and broken down, and this is acting as a support. This level, that is $1 is acting as a support, and after hitting this $1, and in terms of resistance, $1.3 is acting as a resistance. So in terms of Kyber network, it is still dropped from all-time high of $2, and it is around 50% from all-time high. The price $2, now it is $1.2. It's around 50. Sorry, not it's around 50% from the all-time high. But in terms of the price, it's moving sideways. It's a good time to enter, because it's a huge potential coins. Now this is an actual time to buy, because now it's all actions, all all attention are towards yield farming. So actual DeFi coins and actual use case, that is the main use case of the DeFi coins, are here. Aave, Kyber, Synthetix, all the major use cases, but there is no attention now. So this is a good time to enter into the market, and actually it has huge future ahead. So this is all about Kyber network, and this price is staying between this and it's consolidating. This is a huge because it had a drop, then we have a consolidation. So it's a nice time to enter into this market. It's not a financial advice. Do your own research. And next is we are going to see Synthetix network. Synthetix network is all about derivatives, derivative exchange. So we can have different syns, we can have forex, we can have our commodities into the form of Synthetix. So Synthetix tokens, and you can see in the past 14 days it is now minus 30% down, and it has a huge pump. It had a huge pump, then drops, then it's at a second pump, and it's moving sideways. So Synthetix is also a highly potential project in terms of what they're delivering. It's also a huge project. Its rank is 32 in terms of market cap, but these are the main high quality projects in terms of DeFi. And if you see the Synthetix, what they're doing, the derivatives liquidity protocol, it is derivatives. Synthetix is a backbone for derivatives trading in DeFi, allowing anyone anywhere to gain on-chain exposure to vast range of assets. So derivatives means this will bring an exposure, that is you can access different range of assets like equities, like forex, we have commodities, everything can be in terms of synth, in terms of derivative in this market. So you can access that one. So you can see this is a total value locked in Synthetix, and these are the things powered by Synthetix. We have Synthetic Exchange, DH, Decentralized Asset Management Protocol, offering a non-custodial mimetic trading curve exchange liquidity protocol on Ethereum designed for stablecoins. So these are the things. And if you see what is actually Synthetix, it's a decentralized synthetic asset issuance protocol built on Ethereum. So it is built on Ethereum, synthetic asset issuance protocol. These synthetic assets are collateralized by Synthetix network token. So these synthetic assets, we know that synthetic assets or these stocks, all other things and commodities are collateralized by synthetic networks token, that is SNX token, which when locked in the contract enables issuance of synthetic assets. So when we lock synthetic assets, that is when we lock SNX tokens, there will be an issuance of synthetic assets. This synthetic assets means these are the synthetic. What are the synthetic assets means? Let's we can see what are the synthetic assets available. So this pooled collateral model enables users to perform conversions between synths directly with the smart contract, avoiding the need for counterparties. So using the smart contract, they can directly perform conversions, avoiding the need for counterparties. This mechanism solves the liquidity and slippage issues experienced by DEX, that is decentralized exchanges. Synthetix are currently support synthetic fiat currencies. We have synthetic fiat currencies, synthetic cryptocurrencies, that is long and short out there, commodities. So these are the things Synthetix currently supports. SNX holders are incentivized to stake their tokens as they are paid to pro rata portion of the fees generated through the activity on synthetic exchange based on their contribution to the network. It is the right to participate in the network and capture fees generated from the synth exchange from which the value of SNX token is derived. Trading on synthetic exchange does not require the trader to hold Synthetix. This is the main thing, and they are holding SNX as a collateral. So what are the synths available? You can see here. So in terms of crypto, you can see all our synths, that is SLTC, SB, Bitcoin Cash, SBTC, XTZOs. So these are in terms of synths. In terms of forex, we have euros, USD, and Australian dollar, and we have commodities. Silver and gold is also there, and equities is not there. So in terms of all these things, crypto, forex, and commodities, now Synthetix is supporting all these three assets. And in terms of synths, so you can see here synths. So synths means it's in like a derivative form of all the assets out there. So this will give all the different exposure to the traders, on-chain traders. And next we are going to see about the price and how it is behaving in terms of technical analysis. So in terms of the price, it had a huge pump, and now we are having a correction. Then you can see now we are having a correction, and the price is staying between this range. In terms of the support, you can see we have a great support from this level, that is $4. It made a high of $7.85. Now we had a correction of around 50% after from $7 to now it is $4.3, and we have the support at $4, and this is support, acting as support. Next and also we have the trend line going here. So the price is moving here, and if it breaks this level, we can expect, and we have a resistance at around $6.9, and also we have one more resistance, that is the all-time high. So mainly this will be acting as a resistance in terms of upward movement once it breaks this level. And if you see how we can say it is a correction, in the sense, if you see this as a whole, and in the long term, if you take Fibonacci retracement, so not this one. If you see the Fibonacci retracement up to this, now it had a great retracement level, that is you can see 0.5, that is 50% is acting as a 50% Fibonacci level is acting as a huge support. You can see here after this correction it came up to this, and it has a, that is we have a huge pullback from this level. So this level is acting as a huge support, this 50% Fibonacci level. So it had a huge correction, and we can expect this. In terms of Elliott wave, if you see Elliott wave, if you consider this is a huge impulse wave of 1, that is 0, 1. Next we have 2. If you see this like this, we doesn't have the third one, that is third one will be the huge one. We haven't see the third wave still yet. So third is a huge impulse wave. If you see in terms of longer perspective, in terms of Bitcoin bull run, so if you take this as a first huge run, you can take this as a huge run because it looks like that. We have one, and we had a correction to the correction wave, that is the second wave, and we are expecting for a huge third wave, that is the third impulse wave. We can expect a huge impulse wave, the third wave. Then we will be having correction until here, the fourth and fifth. So this is in terms of elite waves, and this is in terms of the price for Synthetix and its potential. So if you're looking in elite waves, we can expect this in terms of the movement of elite wave in terms of synthetic price. So that's all about this Synthetix, and that's all about this video. We have discussed some of the coins in this video: Aave, Kyber network, and Synthetix, and we'll be discussing other coins, other potential coins which is not in the light of DeFi in the next videos as a part 2, and we'll be discussing those coins, and we will be discussing one more new DeFi project that has huge potential, and it's in Polkadot ecosystem. We'll be discussing that one in the next upcoming videos. So that's all for this video. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please smash the like button and also subscribe this channel now to support this channel. I'll see you guys in another video of Crypto with Crypto Mac. Until then, signing off, Crypto Mac. See you guys.